10 years after the Supreme Court ruled in favor of same-sex marriage across the United States, it could now be overturned. Senior Washington correspondent Devin Dwyer is on the story for us. All right, give us the deal, Devin. Who is actually asking the justices to overturn this?
Well, in recent years, Kira, we've been waiting for a case like this as some of the sentiment in the country has started to shift a little bit, softened rather, against same-sex marriage. There's been a lot of talk about whether the justices will get a chance to reconsider the case. And as you said there, they are getting that opportunity next month. We've learned that Kim Davis, she's that Kentucky clerk from back in 2015 that was at the center of international controversy when she refused to issue marriage licenses to a gay couple in Kentucky in defiance of the Supreme Court. She spent 6 days in jail. She lost a defamation suit. She had to pay $100,000 in damages, $260,000 in legal fees. That's what she's appealing to the Supreme Court. But it's the first time, Kira, that anyone has technically asked the justices explicitly to overturn Obergefell v. Hodges, which was that landmark ruling. And she does just that. Her counsel in this petition, which was filed last week, says that decision was egregiously wrong. And if that sounds familiar, that's the same type of argument that was made by opponents of abortion when they sought to overturn Roe versus Wade just a few years ago. So a lot of eyes on this petition. It's unclear whether the court will take it up, but certainly a lot on the line.
Well, is there any indication that justices will consider hearing arguments?
Well, a lot of the legal experts I've talked to say there's no chance the Supreme Court will want to wade into this. But, you know, the climate that we're in right now, anything can happen. Certainly, we are in the midst of a campaign against same-sex marriages across the country. At least 9 states so far have either passed legislation seeking to end those rights or specifically asked the Supreme Court, send resolutions to the Supreme Court asking them to revisit. You saw the Southern Baptist Convention, the nation's largest Protestant Christian group, just last month. They voted to make overturning Obergefell a top priority. So there's a renewed effort by activists in this space to try to get the attention of the Supreme Court. A lot of them, Kira, are pointing to comments by Justice Clarence Thomas, the senior conservative, who after the Dobbs decision, the one that overturned abortion rights in this country, he said in his opinion that he thinks it's time to take a look again at marriage rights. So anything can happen. It's on the table, but most legal experts think that the chances are less likely than not, Kira.
Got it. Devin Dwyer, thank you.
First off, why they zooming in at the Supreme Court justices like that, G? They all look nervous. They're like, we don't want to say anything about this, actually. Yeah. Anyway, they asked the Supreme Court if they want to overturn the same-sex marriage rule. And look, I'll be honest. I'm not a fan, but love is love. You love who you love. You want to do what you want to do. That being said, I'm not against same-sex marriage no more. For example, I was at the time, because at the time it was that time where I remember this exactly, because this is the time that Trayvon Martin, they were doing his verdict, and around that time, I think I was in Florida at the time. I think that's when Obama at the same time he signed in office same-sex marriage or something like that. It was either, I forgot what year it was, but I disagree with it because I'm like, you know, why do we have to specify shit like that? You know what I'm saying? I thought that y'all can already do it, but I guess legally they couldn't. And then when Obama signed that into office, whatever, you know, the insurance companies and shit got to work like, oh, this is your spouse. Even though it's the same sex, you must now provide insurance for this individual type shit. So I understood why they needed it and everything. And I'm for whatever, you know, do what you want to do personally. You know, we're all humans. So like, who am I to tell you who you love, honestly, personally? That's how I think. I'm a youngin'. So I don't really have the super conservative mindset when it comes to that. But I do have the mindset that states, well, I understand that people don't like it. And I do believe that that's the reason why we're in this this pride detriment we're in right now, the LGBTQ. It was at one point just gay and lesbian. Now we got the pansexuals and the asexuals now, and then the trans and the multigenders. You know what I mean? So we've went down this kind of like rabbit hole of genders, you know what I mean, till we figure out that we don't even want to have sex with the human species no more. I guess you're going to have to start doing it with alien species or some shit. But I'm gonna be honest, the Supreme Court, I doubt they gonna even entertain this shit for real. I doubt. They moving fast this year. This is the fastest I've ever seen the Supreme Court vote on anything. Like this year alone, the Supreme Court has been made in like verdicts on hella shit this year for real. Maybe it's because it's Trump. I'm guessing. I'm not really sure. And I think Trump actually put 3 of them there because these are life terms. You know what I'm saying? So at the his last minute when he was there in 2016, Trump actually put, I think, 3 of those judges in there. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I don't think Trump brought this up. I'm gonna be honest. Leave it how it is, bro. Just leave it. I know people don't agree with it. It is what it is, bro. What you gonna take somebody's rights away? It's like weed. It's like when your state make weed illegal, weed legal, and then they take it away. Come on, you can't do that. It's too late. Those things you cannot take away once you've given it. You know what I mean? That's why people are like really hard on right now Medicaid, Medicare, or EBT being taken away with junk food, because for so long it's been that way. And now it's been this way for same-sex marriage. I know people, I got friends that are same-sex. I know people that I used to work with, she married to a woman. They happy. So I'll say let it be, man. Let the happy family be happy, man. Because we got other shit to be worried about, bro. We got budgets and stuff to be worried about, foreign affairs. Same-sex marriage, bro, let that be, bro. Let them do their thing, man. If they want to be that, let them do that, man. They have the right to be happy, the pursuit of happiness, man. So I know y'all expected Angelo Savage to say something off the wall, and I got some jokes for your ass, but this time it ain't nothing too abnormal no more. This is the future, bro. This is the future. So to all them old heads that watch my channel, understand this is the future. This is how we going. I'm not saying that this ain't the detriment of our society. It could possibly started it. I'm be honest. As soon as this happened, within 2-3 years, they motherfuckers talking about transgender. You know what I'm saying? Cross-dressing and shit. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy, because I don't know who you are. Are you a man or a female? Are you gay or lesbian? They're like, nah, I'm trans. Like, so that means you're a woman trying to be a man? I don't know. And that's the reason why I never like kind of enjoyed this type of shit, because it was confusing to me. It was more confusing than anything. Like, I'm not against what you're doing, not fully, but it was just very confusing to me, and I couldn't understand what to understand. And then if you got it wrong, now you being canceled, and I didn't like that. So that being said, that's the reason why I kind of stayed away from that. I'm a heterosexual male. You know what I'm saying? I like punani. You hear me? So that being said, I can't even say this is something I actually like. But then again, we got better shit to be worried about than same-sex marriage. Let them people live their life and just mind their own business, man. Like, who is us to... I hate when the court try to get into your household and your sexuality and shit. Fuck all that shit, man. Let them people live their life, man. It's your boy Angelo Savage. I got something to say. Take that in the comment section. Make sure y'all stay lit, stay up, and stay savage. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Let's go. Subscribe.